Okay, this is the tip of the day. What we're talking about today is the steadying process for your dog. This is the best way to start. It actually starts with leash breaking your dog. Once your dog is used to a leash and is used to not feeling any pressure, then you're ready to leash break the dog with the retrieving. Now, if you notice, I got a collar on him with a ring. I got a piece of rope through, and I find this is the easiest way to control the dog. With the lead, what you're doing to correct him when you walk him, heel, is just snap and release. Now, this dog already knows this. See how tight he's hugging my leg? He knows this. He does this without a lead. So if you're steadying the dog, sit, all you do is take the lead, you put it through the ring, you hold it real tight in one hand and just hold the other part lightly. What you're going to do is when you're ready to send the dog, you're going to release one side. Now, this dog's not going to try to break on me, but I'm going to give him a correction as though he did. So what I'm going to do is tell him to sit and stay, and I'm going to remind him to stay. Now remember, this dog is already steady. Now, if he started to take off, you'd simply just snap it and say no. Use the word no. Don't use stay. You already gave him the command stay. And for the first 3 or 4 weeks that he was with you, he thought his name was no, and he understands what no means. So you use it. Now when I'm ready for him to retrieve, I'm going to give the command. Zeus, back, back. Touch it up. Heel. Heel. Let's go. Heel. Sit. Now, your next step, once he's steady by using what we call a slip cord, you're going to move up a notch. Every time you add something, you're changing the pattern. Now we're going to add a duck call, and we're going to throw the bumper. Now this changes the pattern. To a dog that doesn't understand this, he's going to get real excited when you blow the duck call. It's different than just holding him, throwing a bumper, and then sending him. So what you do, okay, that would really excite him. This dog knows what's going on. But if he didn't have the experience he has, he'd be wanting to pull on me right now. If he starts to pull, you snap him and tell him no. You blow the duck call, throw the bumper immediately as soon as it hits. If he tries to break, you snap it and tell him no. Now remember, you got to snap. You can't pull. If he gets used to feeling that, he's going to expect to feel that all the time. So that's loose. Back. Now he's steady, so he doesn't know whether he should move or not because he's not used to being on a check cord. Heel. Heel. Now the next step, it's going to take a while to get used to the duck call after you have him steady with the call and without the call. The next step actually is to use a gun. Unfortunately, we're indoors, we can't use a gun, but your next step would be to have the dog at heel, have him sit, give him a little reminder to stay. Remember, it's got to stay loose because he's not going to feel a thing when he's in the blind and you don't have anything on him. You don't want him getting used to feeling anything. So what you would do at this step is blow the call. You throw the bumper and have somebody over to the side shoot a gun. Now his intensity level moves up every time you do something different. The gun usually will send him going because it's a different pattern. At that point, again, you snap it and you don't let him go till you're ready to let him go. Zeus, back. Heel. Heel. Sit. Okay, now that's on land that we're doing that. When you move to water, you go through the same scenario. Take step by step on steadying him without the call, then with the call, and then with the gun and the call. The splash of the bumper hitting the water is just another thing that's going to get the dog excited. So you'll have to run through this whole process all over again when you go to water. The next step after that would be to add real birds. That takes you to another level. So as you can see, the steadying process is an ongoing thing. But you got to take step by step. Every time you add something, you're going back to kindergarten. And that's how you start your dog on being steady. That's the tip of the day.